Monika McGillicuddy here from M&J Travels or NHRealtyScoops.com. Anyways, you know what? Today's been a really sad day. It's actually been a pretty sad weekend for the McGillicuddies because this is the weekend that we had to winterize and empty out our motorhome. So, yeah, it really stinks having to do that. So I ended up buying this huge box of Bounce. I don't know what anyone else is using, but I bought this huge box, 240 dryer sheets, and I'm like halfway through. I have stuck those dryer sheets in every nook and cranny imaginable in this motorhome. Under the couch, inside all the cabinets. The only place I haven't done it is in my refrigerator yet because it's still being defrosted. But, yeah, you know, so I heard online that some people use peppermint oil. I haven't found any of that, so I haven't tried that. I also heard that some people, use mothballs outside on the ground, which I did one year, and that was okay. But I hate mice, and I'm deathly afraid that I'm going to get mice because I live in New Hampshire, and it's pretty cold, and the mice are going to go to what might be warmer, which even though it's not heated, it's going to be the winter, the motorhome. So I get those Bounce sheets everywhere, and for the last, I don't know, maybe 3 years I've been using Bounce like crazy. I haven't had, knock on wood, and these are really real cherry cabinets, so it's wood, it counts. I haven't had an issue with mice, but I'm like afraid it's going to happen. I remember one year when we had a mice problem, and then I went to the dryer sheets and did a bunch of other different things to try to prevent another mice attack or something. And it's worked, but I'm really curious as to what anyone else is using. So I'd love your tips. We're almost winterized. We have all the food out. The things that I leave in here, the dishes and stuff like that, obviously. But everything else, is pretty well done and stocked and ready for the winter. Bounce, I should take up stock in that company. But hey, what do you do? What are your tips? Don't tell me to go south because my husband and I are weekend warriors or long weekend warriors. We still have to work. So going south this winter is not an option for us. Someday maybe. But I'd love your tips, your techniques on winterizing and preparing your motorhome or your camper so that the mice don't like it as much as I don't like them. So, post a comment. I need help. Oh, he's looking for something. This is how we kind of store the bed for the winter. Tablecloth over it just in case, and all the bedding freshly washed and bagged and.
Well, you got to explain why the tablecloth is there.
Well, because we've had sometimes when it's a bad storm, on an occasion, very rare occasion, we had some water come through.
The air conditioner.
The air conditioner, and ever since then, I'd rather be proactive than reactive. Of course, it very rarely happened after we started to put this tablecloth on the bed. But hey, what the heck. I think he's looking for something. I'm not too sure what. And here is the refrigerator getting defrosted. Oh, a little bit of water in here. Gotta absorb that up, mister. My Bounce. Me bad. Alrighty, I'm going to the store.